Hey guys, how are you? It's Brittany back with another video, and today we're actually playing a board game. I'm kind of getting my board game mood back on. So, Bristol 1350 is a game I got a couple months ago. I've played it a few times. It's a Kickstarter, so most people will probably be getting theirs soon. It's one of the games where it's shaped like a book. That's what this brand does. They make a lot of like book-shaped games that, like, when you put them on your shelf, kind of looks like a book. Most of their games though are not solo. They don't have solo mode. So, but Bristol 1350 did have one, so that drew it to me on Kickstarter. It doesn't close very well, but I sometimes can get it closed. But yeah, I'm gonna I got the Kickstarter version, and it came with like a few like exclusive things, like just better components, like metal carriages, and then I think some cooler pictures. But I'm gonna get it set up, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, I have it all set up, and the overview is: the dreaded Black Plague had descended upon the town of Bristol. You're racing down the streets in one of the three available apple carts, desperate to escape into the safety of the countryside. If your cart is the first to leave the town and is only full of only healthy villagers when you leave, you and your fellow cartmates successfully escape and win the game. However, some villagers on your cart may contract the plague along the way. If they do, they'll do anything to hide their symptoms from you so that you won't leave them behind. If you leave town with a plagued villager on your cart, you will catch the plague and die as well. You must do whatever necessary to make sure that doesn't happen. So I've got it all set up. So let me explain a little bit more of this. I'm going to open up to the actions though, so I can see those while I am playing. So we're all in our apple carts right now. I put all the little things in there and pulled them out, and I ended up last in my own cart, which is fine. You know, you don't really want to be sharing a cart too much anyway. Everyone else is an AI. I'm playing by myself. So everybody got 2 symptom cards. I'm not allowed to look at theirs. So when you look in the deck here, you have up to 1 to 4. So headache is mild, cough is mild, then chills, you know, you're kind of getting up in your symptoms, and then buboes, which I think are like boils, those are terrible. And you don't want to go 6 or more because, well, 6 is the most you can get. No, actually, if you had 2 4s, you can get an 8 and stuff. So, you don't want to get 6 because if you get 6, you have the plague. So it's impossible. It is actually very possible to start with the plague in the beginning if you get 2 3s. So anybody here could have the plague. I can't, so I'll show you my cards. I have headache and I have chill, so I'm already at a 4. You can't see it down there, but yeah, I have a 3 and I have a 1. So, but you don't have the 4 shuffled in the beginning, just so that it's less likely to start with the plague. But anybody here, if I was playing with other people, if they got 2 3s, we would redraw so that it didn't start with the plague, because I mean, that person would be out of the game immediately. Well, I guess it wouldn't. They could affect people, but anyway. So there's something going to be called mingling. So we're going to be rolling these 6 dice, and we're all going to have a turn to change dices, because apples help move your cart through the city. Rats, if there's 2 or more rats of the same color, so this is my color, if there's 2 rats of my color, me and who's ever in my cart are going to have to mingle. Even if I'm alone, I'm going to take my 2 cards and a random card from the deck, shuffle them, take 2 more. So there's a chance I could get a 4 with my 3, and I'll have to play. The game's over if that happens to me in single player. If I was playing with other people, it would be my job to try to infect as many people as possible. But in single player, it doesn't work. I also have remedies to work. So arsenic can be discarded to lock 2 dice in. So let's say I want to keep these 2 apples. I would use this to lock that in, and then a remedy's done. And a whip prevents someone from dashing your car up or elbowing past you or pushing you. So people can push or elbow past you. So if yellow wants to elbow past, they could go in front of white, so the sailor. But hopefully that explained most of it, and we will just get into it. So it is white's turn. We're going to just do a random dice roll. So let's see. So the AI, I'm going to try to get it as correct as possible. They have to change the dice. They're going to re-roll a dice of the next card that's more in front of them. So white's, of course, not going to re-roll any white because they don't roll their own dice, but red's the next one. So they would take one of the red dice and re-roll it. And it is a rat. So if they had rolled a apple, they were going to try to move in any way, or they would try to push the person behind them. They want to do some kind of action like that. Next it would be the nun. So the nun is also going to roll a red apple. So they rolled one of mine. So they're going to push in front of the sailor. Now is the alewife. She is in the red one, so she's going to do one of the white ones. So she rolled a red, so she's going to actually jump into the white cart. And now it's my turn. I don't like those two rats. So I'm going to re-roll one of these rats. I actually think I get to re-roll 2 dice. Dice, 4 dice the same. Yeah, I think I get to re-roll 2 dice. Let me just look at the rules again. When I played this first, I only re-rolled 1, but I know the AI can only roll 1. I'm pretty positive. They will re-roll 1. Yeah, I think I get to do 2. That's what it says. Re-roll any 2 of the dice. Be sure to leave the other 4 dice the same as they were the 6. Oh yeah, so re-rolled 2. So I think that worked out for me because I did get a rat, but then I got that. Hopefully that's fine. I do think it's weird that they only get to re-roll 1 and I re-roll 2. Let me know if that is something that's supposed to be different in the solo mode. But, oh, it's actually going to be bad for them because they have 2 rats, so they're going to be mingled. Chicken allows you to re-roll your 2 dice an extra 3 times. Oh, I could, but I'm going to move 1. They're going to not move at all. And I am going to... And then the red's going to move, but it has no one in it. Sorry, my cat's on the beanbag chair and she's playing with a cat toy. Okay. So, I should probably get the mingling done and over with first. So everybody here is going to mingle. So we're going to take this and we're going to put a random card in from the symptom deck. Now I have no idea what they have. That's why I do like the solo mode of this game. I'm not great at shuffling, so mind me. So, boom, 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 boom. Someone's probably infected here. Okay. What was I going to check? I did want to just check one more thing. Oh. Movement. Move each card, including empty cards, forward a number of spaces equal to the colors of the 6 dice. Rats and apples. Cards only move at the end of each round and not during each roll. If multiple cards end... Also, the rats do count? Okay. See, I thought it was only the apples that helped move it, so I'm happy I looked. So, we're all moving equally, so... We're all going to end up on the same space. We're all moving 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. But that one's always slightly ahead. So we're all like that right now on that spot. I'm still good with my 3 and 1. I have my remedies. And we're on to the next turn. So now it goes by who's first. So now yellow's technically first. So the nun. None, they're in the white cart, so red would be they would do an apple if they could, but they'll do the red rat. And they made a rat. This is not good. I don't like these rats. White would go next. They don't want to change white, so they're going to change one of mine. Which would become an apple, so they're going to move forward. Then next, they would also go ahead and do... Blue would go ahead and do the red apple. They rolled a rat, so they don't get to do anything. And me, oh my god, I'm going to have to, it looks like I'm going to be, well, actually, I get to re-roll 2, so I'm gonna reroll these two. They're gonna be mingling again. I got an apple at least for them, but I rolled a rat. I can do the chicken, which allows me to reroll your 2 dice an extra 3 times. Or do I take... Oh, what does leeches do? Lets you draw 2 symptoms and add either one to any card to mingle area. Discard the other. I think I'm going to use leeches. Lets you draw 2 symptoms and add either one to any card's mingle area. I want to add it to my mingle area. So it's a 4 and a 2. Ooh. I'm going to add 2 to my mingle area, which would usually be over here. But since I have it blocked up, I'm just going to put it right here, like next to my character. I'm going to discard this symptom, like over there. The mat is pretty small, but it's supposed to fit in a book. So I've discarded this as well. So we're all going to mingle. They're going to mingle first. So I have... My worst case scenario was a 5. I'm hoping to switch out that 3 for a 2 though. Let me add their... Oh, I didn't look at it, I promise. Add their things there. It doesn't matter. I don't know who will get whatever that was anyway. I thought about like maybe letting you guys see their cards, but I don't know. I think the anticipation will be better. If you don't know who's infected... I closed my eyes. I didn't see what it was. We don't know who's infected, so... It gives me very much like The Thing vibes, which I love that movie. So a little bit alien vibes too, but that was always a monster. So discard. Now it's my turn to mingle. I'm gonna take my 3. I'm gonna take my 1, and I'm gonna take that 2. I know what it is because I already looked at it. So, and I'm going to shuffle. Please give me the 1 and the 2. That would be great. Okay. The 2 and the 3. Oh, you guys can't see it, but my 1 is going to the discard. So I have 5 right now. I'm very close to getting the play. So now we're going to move. So they're going to race ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's like Corona boat right now. That's the plague boat. We don't really want to be on there. Red's not going to go, and I'm going to go 1, 2. And now it is... Now the sailor's back up front. There might be a moment I forget to move someone with their apple, but they're all in the same cart, so... So it is White's turn. They're going to move the next one, which is actually me. So they're going to take one of my apples and turn it, which made it red. So White can't do anything. So they're going to actually push someone. So I think they actually push blue onto mine, I believe. If they're the front of the first cart, they push out the pawn at the back of their cart. Yeah, so they're going to push blue onto mine, which I think they actually push in front of me. No, I think they go behind me. I think they like climb onto my cart. I'm going to use that logic. They climbed onto my cart and that they're behind me right now. So now it's actually the nun's turn. They're going to do mine again. Roll the tail so they don't get to do anything. My turn, I'm going to change one of their dice. I actually get to do 2 of them. So White, I could be pulling remedies and stuff, but I want to get out of the city. So I got some of mine. And then it is their turn, so they're going to just, the blue person, they're going to go ahead and do one of these. So as long as, there's no way that they can do anything. So me and the alewife aren't going to mingle at all. So they roll one of those. So they don't get to push in front of me or anything. So White's not going to move at all. We're going to move 2. 1, 2. So we're with them. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all back together now. But they're technically in front, then us, then them. Okay, no one has to mingle this round, which is nice. So it is now the sailor's turn again. They're not going to change their own, they're going to change one of ours. So they're going to change an apple. So they're also going to push this person off onto mine. This is not good. And we have 2 of these, so I think I might want to jump ship. It is now my turn, actually. I'm going to change mine to, or do I want to jump off? I think I can jump off, can't I? Dash, push. I can push people off. I can dash to the front cart. I can elbow your cart in front. Move your opponent in front of all others in your cart. Dash. Move back of the cart in front of yours. Push. Must be placed thereupon at the back of the cart that is furthest behind that has an open seat. Okay, so I could push myself off. I'm going to not re-roll. I'm going to push myself off to red. I don't want to be on here anymore. I don't want to be on this party bus. And so that was my action. I'm not going to roll any dice. I can only choose one action. Then blue is going to re-roll a white one because they're in the front. And they re-rolled an apple, so they get to move up there. And then, I'll see, everyone's going to abandon my ship now. They're going to re-roll that white one as well. Yellow. The nun. And they re-roll that. So yeah, see, they're all back on the party bus. I wouldn't be, I mean, they're not going to have to. So, good thing anyway, I don't have to shuffle, so I'm pretty safe. And I'm going to be moving a lot, because I've got a lot of apples here. So, let's get them mingling. Oh, they don't have to mingle either, so we're all good. The only one that would have to mingle was this one, but no one's on it now. We've all left. Okay, so, white's going to move 1. Gray's going to move 2, so gray's in the lead. And then I'm going to move, I was here, 1, 2, 3. I'm ready to get out of here with my 5. So it is now my turn and I get to go first. Ooh, I'm going to re-roll my 2 reds. Not bad. Okay. No one's on gray. So white is going to go ahead and do the red of my cart. They re-roll that so they don't get to move or anything. Their blue is going to then do the apple of that one. Okay, they don't get to move at all either. And then they're also going to do, oh, they're going to re-roll the rat of my cart. Yellow is the nun. They got an apple, so they get to move up a little bit more. Do I want to do anything? I have one thing. I could re-roll some reds maybe, but there's a chance I would get 2 reds and that would make me have to do that. But I want to move forward a little bit faster. I'm going to do this, and I might use my chicken if I have to. So, we roll 2 of the grays. 1. I'm going to use my chicken and do it as an extra 3 times. So, 1 time. 2 time. I'm going to roll it once and risk losing that red. 3 times. Okay. I'm not angry about this. Let me adjust myself. I'm on my bed. Don't want you guys to shake too much. So movement time. Anyone have to mingle? Yeah, they all have to mingle. They've got 2. So. It's the party bus back there. Random symptom card. They're definitely infected. No way. Oh wait, this goes to the... Oh, I use my chicken, so let me get rid of that. I move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Everyone moves 2. So we're all kind of how we were. So I'm still in the lead. Let me re-roll these. I should get some symptom cards. Instead of rolling, I might do symptom cards. Oh, look at me. Yeah, I'm doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a symptom card. The whip and a Pomander allows you to draw, let me just show you guys. Allows you to draw 2 extra symptoms and keep any of the 2/4. Discard the other 2. Ooh. Oh, that's a good card. I might do that. 2 extra symptoms and keep any 2 of the 4. So I might use that the next time I'm up for like a mingling maybe? I don't know. We'll see when I use it. I can use that any time, I believe. Players with 3 remedies in there. So we're only allowed to have 3 remedies. Okay, so I didn't do that. So white's going to go. Sailor. They're going to change one of my apples, unfortunately. Oh, but they got one. But they're going to move to the gray cart now. And then yellow's going to go. They're going to change one of mine, of course, because I'm in the lead. They got a white one, so they're going to move forward as well. And then the alewife is also going to move one of mine because I'm in the lead. They got that, so they don't get to do anything, but they're just stuck in their own boat. So, oh no, I'm going to have to mingle. Prevent someone from dashing. Okay. I think I'm going to use this Pomander right now. You draw 2 extra symptoms and keep any 2 of the 4. So I'm going to take 2 symptoms. Right? Yeah. So I'm supposed to be mingling soon, but I want to get my best chances. Oh, this isn't good. It's a 3 and a 4. I'm going to just keep the ones I have and discard these 2. I at least weaned out the deck. Get rid of my Pomander. Now I have to mingle. I have to really pray there's not a 4 here because the game's over then. A 4 or a 3. I want to get to the end so bad. I'm so close. 3. 4. Oh. Well, guys, I got the plague. So the game's over, unfortunately. I'm usually pretty good at this game, but the plague got me. I had to mingle. There was all those people who were on this red car at one point. So let's see what everybody else had. If anybody else was plagued. The game does not go on. If it was a multiplayer game, they could keep going on and possibly make it out of the city, but because I'm plagued and I'm the solo player, I get to end the game when I want. So let's see. Ooh, Sailor only had a 1 and a 3, so the Sailor was plague-free. The Nun had a 2 and a 4, so the Nun did have the plague, so the Sailor would have gotten the plague as well if they had escaped together. And Alewife had a 2 and a 1, so the Alewife, if they could have kept going, they could have gotten out without the plague. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely can do another playthrough and see if we can beat this game. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!